What if I told you the way that you think about your career and long-term success is all wrong? What if I told you that what you've been taught inside of your educational institutions and inside of your organizations is actually setting you up for career failure, not success? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be going over why you should be thinking of your career as a series of skills and not as a collection of jobs. Before we get into that video, please remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more content just like this that is designed to make you a better leader. And if you have somebody who you would like to see become a better leader, please send them this video as well. Okay, so let's get right into the topic. If you were to think about your career traditionally, and let's say you were somebody in marketing, what did your career path usually look like? Now, early on in my career, I thought I wanted to be in marketing, and my career path looked something like this. You go work for a company and you start off as an individual contributor in marketing. Then maybe you become a marketing manager, a senior marketing manager, maybe you become a director, a senior director, a VP, an SVP, an EVP, and that's your career path. It's linear, it's all within that marketing role, and basically you're setting yourself up to climb that never-ending corporate ladder in the hopes that one day down the road you will become an executive and you will be making all sorts of money and have the perks and benefits that go along with that role. That's how most people think of their roles. That's how most people think of their careers. And this is a bad way to think about it. This is actually very detrimental to your career success. So what should you be thinking about instead? This approach made sense in a linear, slow-moving world. But if you look at what's going on in the world today, whether you look at the influx of technology and automation and things like ChatGPT, whether you look at globalization, the need for more emotional intelligence inside of organizations, cross-functional skills, the ability to learn how to learn, adaptability, the rapid pace of change that we're all a part of. All of those things and more make it very clear that what is far more important in today's rapidly changing world are the skills that you can bring to the table instead of just the jobs that you have had in the past. Hey, really quick, do you want to hear something crazy? Over 96% of the people who watch these videos on this channel are not subscribed. Why don't we fix that? If you want to get access to more awesome videos just like this one, make sure to hit subscribe so you'll get notified when they get released. Now let's think about that person in marketing again. What are the skills that somebody in marketing might possess? So maybe you are really good at budgeting and allocation. Maybe you are really good at communication. You're good at collaboration, maybe project and product management, good at conflict resolution. You have some creative problem-solving skills. You are tech and digital savvy, good with analytics. You might be thinking that you're just destined to work in marketing, but if you break apart those skills, as I mentioned, and take a step back and ask yourself, where else can these skills be applied? What are the other roles and functions where these skills can be applicable? All of a sudden you realize that now maybe you have a potential career in sales, maybe in human resources, maybe in event management. So now all of a sudden, you don't just have one potential career path, you have multiple different career paths that you can take. And that is the way that you should be thinking about your career. What are the skills that you are accumulating in the different roles that you have? And how can you apply those skills into other areas, into other functions, and into other roles if you choose to be more mobile with your career? Now, of course, if you choose to just ascend the marketing ladder, there is nothing wrong with that. But oftentimes what we see is that people who graduate with a 4-year degree end up doing something that's vastly different than what they originally thought they were going to be doing. Look at me. I thought I was going to be in marketing. Now I ended up speaking and writing, creating videos just like this. And I know lots of people who started off in history who ended up going into communications, people who started off in literature who ended up going into marketing. In other words, our career paths are not as linear as we are taught that they are. So take a step back and ask yourself, what are the skills that you currently possess? And what are the different areas where those skills might be applied? The truth is that in today's rapidly evolving world, where we're seeing the influx of technology and things like ChatGPT, we have to realize that jobs were made to be automated. That's right, jobs were made to be automated. But the best way that you can future-proof your career is by focusing on the skills. The skills are the things that you cannot automate, at least for the foreseeable future. The skills are the things that you can bring with you to different jobs that you have. So if you want to future-proof your career, then don't focus on the job, focus on the skills. Instead of asking yourself, what are the jobs of the future that you might be able to have? Ask yourself, what are the skills of the future that you need to learn? And what are the many jobs where those skills can be applied? That is how you are going to future-proof your career in this rapidly changing world that we're all a part of. So I hope you enjoyed this video and it added some value to you. If you like content just like this, please remember to hit that subscribe button to the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.